Welcome back, guys. This is episode 27 of my single player Tiveden world. Hope you guys are going awesomely well. I'm over here in my little desert village, just checking up on the place, making sure my villagers are all safe and sound. Good to see Joe still hard at work, planting and replanting our crops here. So come on, you missed one. Gonna get these carrots? No? No carrots. What do you have against carrots, Joe? Okay, so yeah, this is the kind of place that I like to come over to and just revisit. One, I get the added bonus of doing some trades with these guys. Oh, you're going to go through all three of them, aren't you? That's too funny. Yeah, so I like to come over and just do some trading with these guys, because there is some half-decent trades as of 1.8. You can get some decent trades out of these guys. Some of them I've traded more with than others. The clerics are awesome. You can get the rotten flesh trade. That's the purple looking guys. But yeah, a lot of these guys, how about you? Some of these have name tags that I trade with. Yep. See, this is the awesome one. He's got 20 emeralds for a name tag. That's a decent deal you got there, buddy. I like that deal. Keep that trade for me, will you? So yeah, I like to come over and try and tidy up after these guys, but I can never pick up the bread. I don't know why. I can pick up the carrots when these guys throw carrots, but not the potatoes or bread. I don't know if that's a bug or what's the deal, but anyway, yeah. I like to come over and revisit these things, and I like to just integrate different blocks and just change things just subtly as well with my build. So here I've just put a few extra things out the front of these houses, make them a bit more unique for these guys. Yeah, so who knows? This guy, maybe he's one of the horse guys. He wants to look after the horses around here. And down the end, this is where maybe where the farmer wants to live. He's got some different trees and whatnot around the place. So yeah, it's these little changes that I like to make. Sometimes you guys will notice the changes, sometimes you won't. I typically won't highlight what the changes are, because it's just the little subtle things. To me anyway, it keeps my world a bit more interesting and dynamic. I like to treat it as, think of it as first-person SimCity. I really liked that game when I was younger. I haven't played the more recent ones, but yeah, this is how I kind of like to play in my world here, just to keep things dynamic and changing. So I don't like building something and just letting it sit there, getting old and never being updated. So speaking of all that, this is what I want to work on in this episode, which is working on my little, I don't know if it's a tavern or whatever this thing is called, a little hotel thing right down by my sailing ship. It's sort of been overlooked, the interior anyway, for quite a while. I really need to spruce it up. It's kind of been neglected, and yeah, it doesn't needs to be updated. We'll just leave it at that. But before we work on that, a couple of little things I want to highlight. So some of you guys sometimes say that my pathway is a bit overgrown and a bit all over the place, but this is something that I continuously work on. I like to add little blocks here and there and add some polished andesite. It kind of starts to define this path. So I also put in these little shrubs around the place. Some of them have lights beneath them now, so I'm going to try and cut down on the use of torches around my island here. And yeah, it's just little tweaks and changes like this to me that keeps the world interesting, and you know, it kind of highlights the progression of my village here, where these guys are starting to slowly get out of the Stone Age and get into some more modern building styles and building blocks. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. Something else that I did recently was, so when I teared down the little, I don't know, little farm, flower area, whatever this thing was, where this tower is now sitting today, I did use my silk touch axe to chop down the mushrooms, and I did put the mushroom blocks just down on the floor in here. I think it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty interesting and a bit more texture to it. And it's just the little things like that I like to come back and revisit and change and tweak and all that fun stuff. Isn't that right, Mr. Villager? Yep. Gotta love this rotten flesh trade. You're my savior for emeralds. But yeah, let's head on over to the dock area, where we've got this tavern looking thing, and let's work on some interior designs. I keep getting stuck on all my blocks here, but hey, I don't like spreading everything out. I like to have it all nice and compact and a snug feeling. So that's what I go for on my builds. So let's head on over in this direction. I need to eat something in a second, but see if we can sprint there first. I did put these little flower pots in front of this house here, but I need to change those out. I don't like the yellow flower being there. But this build here, this is what I want to work on today. This kind of, I don't know, some people like it, some people hate it. It's one of those builds that, you know, I don't mind it. I can tell you at the time it took me forever to build this thing. I really struggled to try and use jungle wood to integrate into this build. And I think now I've outgrown the requirement to try and use this block in this particular building. I'll probably switch this out with the spruce blocks, which is what these beams here are. But I was using the jungle wood because at the time jungle wood wasn't really being used in builds at all. So that's why I used it for my sailing ship here, down the base here. I think the jungle wood looks awesome from that regard. But yeah, then I tried to integrate it into this building, and it kind of works, it kind of doesn't work. So yeah, I think it's time we give this a bit of a facelift. I do maintain the bottom bit, which is where I have all my chests. This is basically my main storage area. But yeah, the upstairs, the interior, not so much. Kind of looks a bit dull and a bit boring, so this is what I'm going to work on. So I'm going to tear all this stuff down, give it a bit of a facelift, make it look nice and pretty. We'll try to anyway. And then, yeah, hopefully the sailors that come here and the fishermen just don't freak out going, oh my goodness, I'm not staying here. I want this to be an inviting place. I want this to be a nice place where everyone can come, have a beer, and sleep the night off. So I'm going to work on this. So I'm going to get some supplies, and then we'll get building. Alrighty, to get started here, first of all I'm going to just grab a whole bunch of these spruce blocks. I do have some on me, and I've got some in supply, but I know I'm getting down low on my overall supply, so let's just... I hate these trees, hey, just sometimes can't quite reach the top ones. But yeah, this is where I originally used to cut down my trees, if you want to know where I originally used to harvest all my trees. This is a little miniature tree farm that I have out the front of this little tavern here, and this is where I would chop down all my trees. I used this for a long time. I've made it a bit more of an ornament farm now rather than a practical farm. Yeah, this is where I used to chop down my trees. So yeah, I'm going to just grab a few of these, and then I think we'll first of all just replace the side pillars where I've got the jungle wood in the main building here. I'm going to switch that out with the spruce wood. So let's do that first. There we go. Looks better already. So next I thought what we could do is just work on this entranceway a little bit. Well, it's not really the main entrance, it's sort of the back door, but it's always annoyed me how it's been at a different height level to the main floor level inside here. So I'm going to lower this section here. It kind of makes sense because this is down a block as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear this area out, and we'll just, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll just extend this down a block. And then I'll just have to think about the transition here a little bit. But I think this would look better if it was all just down one extra block here. So we just need to replace a couple of these blocks, basically lower this doorway down one, so I can remove all this here. And yeah, then we've got a nice flat building area to play with. So check it out, I have lowered this whole section here just down by a block. And I'll probably remove this layer of dirt just here as well, but I'll do that later. I think this looks better. I mean, I can add in probably a 2 wide little pathway along here now to be a little bit more consistent with the rest of my island for the pathways. And yeah, I think this whole entranceway here now looks a little bit sharper and a little bit cleaner. Need to remove the button. But yeah, I think the overall look looks better when it's down an extra block, and I do like how these saplings now are above the ground level rather than just being at ground level. So I think that looks pretty cool. So, onto the inside. Let's tear this place down. So we pretty much have a blank canvas here now. I've cleared out most of the items on this first floor, most of the blocks. I did have some of these as being double slabbed. That's why I've got holes in my ceiling. It won't be staying that way. I've kept these things just here because, one, there's a few items inside this chest and I don't want to cart them around. But secondly, I might make this into some kind of little kitchenette or little bar for the area. So what I'm thinking of doing, I had these little pillars here before made of jungle wood, so I'll probably just replace these with spruce wood to keep the theme going. Whoops, not like that though. Okay, where's my spruce wood? There we go. Maybe to that height? Yeah, maybe. I did make some dark oak slabs as well, because it goes really well with the spruce block. I don't know, maybe something like that. What does that look like? Not too bad. Now for the stairs, I'm thinking I'm still going to keep the stair design which I had originally going up here. But rather than having it made out of this block, the birch wood, I'm going to make it out of... Let's go with spruce. Not sure what I'm going to make it out with, but let's just see what this looks like. Let's just use some spruce blocks. And yeah, because I want the bit of a contrast. So let's move it back one though, because I had the stairs originally coming down to here, and I kind of felt like it was too close to this wall. So let's just see what this looks like. Spruce wood. Yep, that's what I want. No, that's not what I want. Where's my planks? So maybe something like this, and I can put this right on top of the furnace. Actually, how does that look like? It's not too bad. I should probably have. Not dark oak, where's my spruce? I can't keep track of my spruce. There you are. I'm thinking of having another pillar just here. I'd probably keep it consistent. That's a temporary block that I just put down. Maybe something like... I have to think about the transition here. But anyway, I'll leave it like that for now. So let's get rid of this temporary block. Put ourselves down a dark oak slab. Yeah, maybe something like that. And I'll probably switch out this floor with the spruce slab. Maybe? Spruce slab? What do you think? Spruce? Is dark oak going to be this color? I think I want it to be the same color as that. I think. Let's see what it's like anyway. Kind of looks a bit chunky, but I can work on that. So let's do this. Yeah, it'd be something like that, I think. So I'm going to polish this up and see what it's like, and then we'll probably work on this little kitchenette thing. So check it out. This is how it's coming along. I'm pretty happy the way it's turning out, actually. And I do like the use of all these colours, all these browns. It kind of all nicely blends together. So just put some brown wool on top of these spruce blocks. Got ourselves a little trapdoor here to get into this area. And I did just extend this out so I could make it all look nice and flush and clean on this side. Just put in an ender chest here as well too. Why not? It's sort of like the treasure chest, I guess you could say. And something that I thought we could do is just put some kind of glass little panes along here, some kind of border, like a little balcony thing. And I just made a bunch of different glass, and I wanted to try white. This is something I haven't really used too much on my island yet. It's still the stained glass, so it's something I really need to start doing. Oh yeah, I just think I like that already. So I think I'm going to change out all this regular glass that I've got in this building. And yeah, I think that looks nice with the white with the spruce and the dark oak here. So I think that's coming together quite nice. As for this area just here, all I did, I had these stairs originally going down here, and if you didn't know what this is supposed to be some kind of little secret entrance or exit here for the sailors or whoever's in here to make a quick getaway. But yeah, I'm thinking of changing that out and actually extending up here this little railway network here I've got here. Just for this little thing, it was mainly just to cart things in and out from the sailing ship, so I'm thinking of just changing this, moving this over by one and have this run in here actually, so rather than having stairs here, but have a minecart that could come up here. Doesn't serve any real purpose, it's just mainly for looks, but yeah, I think that could be cool. As for this section just here, I'm thinking of changing out a little bit, make this basically like a kitchen, so I won't need this block just here. But I do need to think about lights though, so what I could probably do is put some lights underneath these chests. It's always a good way to hide lights, so let's replace that block and that block. Do I have some glowstone? I think I grabbed some, yep. Thanks villagers. Trading came in handy for that, so let's throw in, whoops. There we go. It's got some glowstone down in there. And, okay, to make this into some kind of kitchen, I'm thinking of having, do I have any cobblestone? Let's try in here. Did I get some? Not enough. Okay, let's make ourselves a couple of furnaces. I'm thinking of putting a couple of furnaces just here. So, let's see if we've got some in supply. Normally I keep some building materials, interior building supplies down in this lower chest. Got a couple of furnaces. And no brewing stand though. But I think I've got one in the chest above though, because I had one originally here when I teared down the interior. So let's just see what this looks like first. So I'm thinking of putting down... Where is it? There it is. Let's put these furnaces this way. Kind of creates this little room looking design. And yeah, I'm thinking of having a minecart come up just here, but we'll leave that for now. What could look cool? Where's all my iron gone? Should have iron in this chest here. I've got crafting tables everywhere. I am a sucker for creating crafting tables. What was I looking for? A brewing stand. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And where is it? Am I blind? There it is. What don't I need here? Damn it, my inventory is full already. Didn't take long. So I'm... So what I could probably do is just put like a brewing stand on top of one of them. So this is like a little kitchen area. And what I was going to do is make a little trapdoor just here. Let's see what this looks like. Bam. There we go. Ourselves a little kitchen. Doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to grab a few more supplies, then we'll keep building. For now I'm going to get rid of this though, because I will need to be able to get in and out of here. But yeah, I'm thinking of putting, just using the iron trapdoor just here. So check it out, I couldn't just help myself, I had to fix this and put this in place. So this minecart cruises up and it just sits there. I think that's pretty cool. And I've just got a little button here to get into this little kitchenette area. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way that turned out. You've got it's a bit of a trick jump to get that button. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm happy with the way that turned out. I've just got it connected up to a power rail down the bottom. That's why it came up straight away. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool how my cart can come up into this little kitchen area, drop off supplies and whatnot. So yeah, happy with the way that turned out. So onto this other area here. What I think I'll do is I'm pretty certain I'm going to settle on making some kind of table design. So I've just made some glass here. Where is it? There it is, ink sacs. Let's get some black glass here. And I'm going to make some panes. Probably don't need many. So let's just go with 16 to start with. And what I'm thinking of doing is creating some kind of table design. So basically some kind of little table that I can have chairs sitting at. So maybe just something like that to start with. And I'll put some, okay, I've got some good old black carpet I'll put on top. So this can be like the tabletop. Let's see what that looks like. Not too bad, not too bad. And I thought for chairs I'm going to use something nice and bright. So I've got some acacia wood. So let's make ourselves some, acacia chairs. Nice, colourful chairs. So let's go with something like this. And the question is where to put them. Probably something... Is that too close to the door? Not too bad. Maybe somewhere like there, and maybe another one just there. In fact, I could probably put... I don't want too many chairs in here. It needs to be a nicely cozy place, but that looks okay. And in this corner, I could probably put in some chests and the jukebox and that kind of stuff, which is in my chest up there. So what else do I have on me? I need to let's just finish off these chairs to start with. So let's grab some more supplies. Wow, my inventory. My inventory is killing me. What do I need? I need these things. And what did I say I was going to put in there? Jukebox. Where's my jukebox? There's my jukebox. Let's grab some chests as well. Let's just see what this looks like. I need to get rid of that damn crafting table. So I'm going to use these as armchairs, the little item frames. So this is nothing new. You've seen me use these things a billion times before. So always looks good on these acacia chairs. I can probably put a pot plant just there and there. And maybe something like this. Yeah, something simple. I'll probably change up this wall design as well, but for now I'll leave it like that. And I could probably put in another chest back in here or something. Cool. It's starting to come together. So I thought I'll put down a carpet down in the middle of the room. Something nice and bright. probably go with the good old black and orange combination, given that it's kind of the theme that I've been going with for my island here with the villages. I don't know, I just seem to think that maybe orange is like the colour of the, it's their favourite colour of the villages, so if it's not red, it's orange, and I've been using a lot of orange in my builds. I think it was mainly inspired by the desert temples originally, so what do I need? I need some orange wool. Hopefully I've got some orange wool. Let's go check it out. See if we've got any in supply. This one. Okay, I've got... Let's just get a bunch. That should be enough. So let's make ourselves some orange wool. Coolio. Whoops. Can't even walk straight. Man, I must have been sampling the kitchenette here, the tavern. Drunk already. Alright, so where is my orange wool? Let's switch this out. Bam, bam, and bam. Ooh, nice and colourful. Look, maybe it's a bit too close to this chair, but it's not too bad. I did put in a few extra things in this floor now. Yeah, just a few pot plants and just basically trying to finish this off because I don't want to work on this one floor forever. And I can always work on these kind of things for ages, just changing little things, moving things around, and I'm sure that's boring for you guys. So I also did knock out part of the wall just here. I'm thinking of putting in a map. Don't know if my map of my island will actually fit on this wall, but I'm thinking given that there's a sailing ship nearby, and you know, this could be coming from the far lands or from somewhere, what I thought we could do is just put in a map here of some place that I don't regularly go to. So it's some kind of lost world perhaps, or some kind of remote part of my world I might put on this map here. So I think that could look pretty cool. I do have a bit of a gap here where the stairs is down for the outside. But I think once I've got a map here, that will cover that up nicely, both from this side and from the other side. So that's the plan. And with the lights here underneath the carpet, I think that should be enough to light up this room. I might have to think about some additional lighting, because there is lights underneath the chest there, and there's lights here. If I come over to this part of the room, I'm block light. So yeah, it's not too bad. There is block light here. I'll just have to go over and make sure that all parts of this floor is nicely lit up. I don't want mobs to spawn in here, obviously. So that's pretty much this first floor done. I will probably map out an area. I think that'll look cool having a map there on the wall. It'd be nice and bright for that wall as well. But for this floor, I'm going to tear all this stuff down. Yeah, I think this is just an overly simplified room that I need to make just a little bit more colourful, a bit more interesting. Not so much I can do in this room, because I still want to have an area here for an enchantment table. So that in itself takes up quite a lot of room. In fact, I'm probably going to have to leave most of these bookshelves as is. I'm sort of happy with the overall layout for this area, but yeah, just kind of the use of space that I want to change up. Alrighty, so I've cleaned up most of the space here now, and actually I'm probably going to replace this as well. This is a bit of an eyesore. It was a bit of a squeeze trying to make this fit in, so let's just get rid of this. In fact, I'll try and squeeze in a staircase up here, actually. Yeah, this kind of looks a little bit out of place, doesn't it? So let's get rid of all of this. All of these blocks, they're all over the place. Trying to blend it in kind of makes it look worse. Yeah, and I probably don't need these blocks either, because they don't do anything. They're just there for looks. Alrighty, so clean slate, and already inventory is full, so let's just throw in a few extra blocks. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do first is put in the enchanting table. So let's make this first, and where is this going to be? So where's my other bookshelves first? Do I have any on me? I've got 7 on me. Where's the others? There we go, another 7. Perfect. Alrighty, so bookshelf time. Let's try and put in some strange pattern, because I've got to get up through here, so we'll have another bookshelves there. I think it's 15. It's around that anyway. I can never seem to remember. Of the number of bookshelves you need to get maximum levels. So this would go there. Okay, so how many is that? Okay, so we need more. What if we did something like this perhaps. Kind of looks a bit strange, but that should be enough to get full enchantments actually. Do I have anything to enchant? No. Alright. We'll just have to assume it's going to work for now. Alrighty, so what else are we going to put here? So, to give this thing a bit of colour, I'm going to have to put pot plants around the place. I know you guys hate me using these things, but sometimes you got to just get a bit of colour. And I'll always put a couple by the doors here, probably. Yeah, something like that. Now, as for the staircase design, I'll probably want to use oak wood for the stairs. Now, do I have any oak stairs here? I've got some. Now, let's see if we can squeeze this thing in. It probably has to start there. And... I could probably put different block types within the staircase, but for now we'll just try and keep it as clean as possible. So how high can I go up? Probably only to here before I have to change direction and go this direction. Let's just see how far we can get first. Probably put, yeah, something here. Maybe that that couch again. Not sure. Let's switch these out. And what am I going to put here in place? Maybe some more upside down. I don't have a... How can I not have a crafting table up here? Seriously? We have to fix that. Where is my wood blocks? I can't use those. Oh, I do have one on me. Let's plonk one down right here. There we go. New enchanting table. Enchanting table? Wow. New crafting table. Alright, so what am I making here? I need myself some oak wood. So let's make ourselves some more stairs. And for this part of it, I could probably go upside down. So this could be some kind of structure going up like this, perhaps. And I still have to go one more. It might be okay. That'll be a bit close for comfort for this guy, but that's alright. Sure, he's a heavy sleeper, so I could probably remove that bed actually, but I'll leave it for now. So let's get rid of these junky blocks. And I'll probably need to put one more upside down. Yeah, need to put one there. And I could probably clean up this top bit as well to make it a little bit more practical. In fact, can I put... Am I going to hit my head if I run this along here? I hope not. I don't want my drunken sailors to fall off while they're sleeping. That will be terrible. Let's just do that for now. So you can come up here. Can you still get to bed? Probably. It's not too bad. Probably even put one along here, maybe. How does that look? Looks a little bit more contained. I think it looks better than the ladder that we had here before. So I have to clean up this back area here. So I'm going to work on that a little bit. I probably need to put light in here though, because I've got light there and a light there, but I need light over here. Can't put anything underneath because this is only one block deep flooring. So how about we do one of these good old light trick things that I like to do. There we go, some paintings. So what I like to do is there's a particular painting that I really like. There we go, that one there. Because it seems to remind me of, I don't know, that's supposed to probably be just vinegar or something, but I think it's like a wine, and I think this is like a little wine box. That's why I use these a lot. Probably could put another carpet in here somewhere. Something like that. Do I have any more black? I've got brown, and I've got one black. Let's get the brown for the top of this light box. So let's just see what this looks like. It's not too bad. Might look better with black, but we'll go with that for now. And where is my black? There we go. Brown's going to look terrible here, but I'll just put it there for now. It's not too bad. But yeah, it'll look better with black just here. So yeah, starting to come together here. What I think I'll do is I'll just put in a few extra blocks and a few different things in here, because I'll no doubt tinker with this and keep changing things. Can I put that there? There we go. Particularly going to work on this staircase here, because this is a little bit hideous at the moment, but I could probably put down an anvil or something. In fact, where's my furnaces? I haven't got any furnaces up here now, so Maybe if I put a furnace there, and is that going to look okay? Or does that look terrible? Not too bad. I have to put something down here, but I could probably use a full block, perhaps. Do I have any on me? I've got bookshelves. Let's just see what this looks like first. Yeah, something like that. That's okay. Yeah. Let's just go with that for now. I will work on this forever if I don't put anything in here. So let me just touch up this place and then we'll come back for one final look. Alrighty guys, so I'm pretty much happy with the top floor here, so let's go check it out. First thing you'll notice, I've got these flowers and these saplings all over the place, which I'm sure you guys hate, but hey, I think it's one easy way to get colour into a room, and sometimes you need a bit of colour. So I also did experiment putting in netherrack here, but with all this wood around and this whole building made pretty much of wood, yeah, I just wasn't going to go there. I didn't want to risk burning down my whole house here, so I just put in an acacia sapling in here. It's kind of like some dead plant that you can put in a fireplace. I don't know. I also squeezed in a couple of torches back here, so to get a bit of light in this side of the room. But yeah, besides that, it's pretty much as it was. I did switch out all the glass panes with a mixture between the white and light grey stained glass panes. I think it looks a bit cleaner, looks a bit more modern, a bit more updated. And I put black stained glass into the roof here. Makes it nice and groovy to look up into the night sky. Just tidy up this top floor just a little bit, just with some paintings and yeah. So not too many things changed up here. But I think with the stained glass panes, it's really going to make this building stand out now at night time. I did extend this down to the second level as well, so this has all stained glass panes now as well. And I think it will look pretty cool at night with... so basically, the reason why I use different colours here, so I've got, here's the white stained glass panes, and here's the light grey there, and down there. So the reason why I mix that up is because at night time, it's hard to make a room look like, or a building look like it's got different light levels, and this is one way that I achieve that, by using different coloured stained glass. So it will, during the day it doesn't look too different, and I think it looks okay, but at night time you can tell the white stands out a little bit more, and it looks like you got different light levels in different parts of the building, so in different rooms. And yeah, I think that's a pretty cool effect. So there we go. So there we have it. That's pretty much my renovation of my tavern here, all complete. I think I've brought it up to a bit more of a modern age, and yeah, hopefully it's a bit more inviting for the sailors that come on over, and they can share all their treasures and whatnot, and they can spend all their fortunes here. So I do need to map out some area here and put up onto this wall. I think that will look pretty cool once that's done. But yeah, pretty happy with the overall output, the overall result here. So let me know what you think, guys. And until next time, stay awesome, guys. Alright, see you guys. Cheers.